Okay, how do you calculate the mean absolute deviation of a data set? Mean absolute deviation is the mean of the distances, or the average of the distances from each data value in a set to the mean. The mean absolute deviation tells how far away the data values are from the mean. When you have a small mean absolute deviation, it means that most of the values are close to the mean. A large mean absolute deviation means that the data values are more spread out. Okay, the mean absolute deviation is a measure of variability. It's a single value used to describe how spread out a set of data values are. Okay, so let's look at an example here. The number of magazine subscriptions sold by 2 teams of students for a drama club fundraiser is shown below. The mean number of subscriptions for each team is 4. Okay, so let's start by looking at team A. Okay, the first step in finding the mean absolute deviation is always to find the mean, but that was given to us here. So now we have to determine how far each data value in the set is from the mean. So we're going to look at the 3. The mean of the data was 4, so that piece of data is 1 away. We have another 3, that's 1 away. This person sold 4 subscriptions. The mean was 4. Okay, so there's no variation there. The next person sold 5 units. The mean is 4. Okay, so that value is 1 away from the mean. This person sold 5 subscriptions. That's also 1 away. And then you're going to, so this is how far each data value is from the mean. We're going to divide by the total number of addends to get the mean absolute deviation. So 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1. We're going to do 4 divided by 5, and it's 8/10. So the mean absolute deviation is 8/10 of a subscription. Okay, and if you look up at the data, it makes sense that there's not a, you're going to have a small mean absolute deviation because there's not a lot of variability up here. The mean is 4, 2 people are below it, 2 people are above it. Okay, there's a low mean absolute deviation. Okay, now let's look at team B. And I'm looking at their data here. The mean is still 4. One person sold 4. One sold 7 subscriptions. One sold 8. One sold 1. We had one person sell 0. There's a lot of variability, so I'm expecting a bigger mean absolute deviation. So this first person didn't sell any subscriptions. They're 4 away from the mean. The next person sold 1 subscription. That's 3 away from the mean. The next person sold 4. That is the mean. This person sold 7 subscriptions. The mean was 4. So it's 3 away from the mean. And this person sold 8 subscriptions. The mean was 4. So that's 4 away. Okay, so we have 4 plus 3 is 7, and 7. So the total of our sum up here, total distances from the mean is 14. Our number of addends, or our number of data values was 5. So we're going to divide 14 by 5 and get 2.8. Okay, in this problem it's 2.8 subscriptions. Let's go back to our data. The mean absolute deviation, the average deviation from the mean, is almost 3 subscriptions. Okay, you can see in this group of data there's a lot of variability, much more so in this. So mean absolute deviation is a measure of variability. It's a single value used to describe how spread out a set of data values are. Okay, and you can calculate it by finding the mean of the distances from each data value in a set to the mean of the set.